Wait a second. Wait a second. I totally forgot to switch over the Discord. There it is.
So
Now they can hear you. Go take it away, Trey.
oh, you can hear us now. Thank you. Welcome. Greetings and salutations. This is your boy Trey Proper back from an undisclosed location with another wonderful week of Gamma Blerds. If you know what to do, like the video, share the video, all the good stuff. If my co-hosts will, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I am Lillian, also known as your bougie auntie across the internet. Well, not really across the internet. It's a joke to me. But I am Lillian Desu across the internet. You can find me anywhere. I'm opinionated and I'm here. Herb, take it away.
It's your boy Big Herb, Weekend Herb, King of Debauchery. Always here for the foolishness. Yeah. Okay.
King is a very
King
strong
of the
What's
statement.
going on? Well, hey, I fucked shit up. So I mean,
Words, but anyway, I gotta shoot some shots. We got another great episode lined up for you folks today. Thank you for joining us here, and every week that we are here, we greatly appreciate you. Let's go ahead and
Indeed.
start some things off with some sad news. Unfortunately, don't worry, we're gonna pick it up later. Trust me, things are gonna get fun, much fun later.
Nah, we're
But
gonna drop the ball. It's all gonna be
yeah,
sad.
Kazuki Motoyama passed away. He's actually the creator of the Super Mario Brothers manga. He passed away November 11th, Tuesday of this year, and he will be survived by his widow, and looks like he was doing the anthology magazine comic Boom Boom. No, sorry, I'm reading the wrong thing. Uh, Basically, the creator of Mario manga passed away. It's sad news. And to be honest, I didn't even know that there was I should have known, but I didn't know there was a Mario manga. You know, but I
I'm
don't
gonna
read
have
all.
to
I never
take your
wrote.
nerd card away.
No, not at all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So saying this off air that I don't really read a lot of manga except for One Piece. Shut up, Horace. I'm going to catch up. I'm going to get caught up. I'm going to get caught up. Shut up. But I can't read stuff in black and white. I've been spoiled by manhwa from the Koreans and American comics. I cannot read stuff in black and white. Except for One Piece. It's the only thing. But were you guys aware of the Super Mario manga at all?
no, I mean, literally
Did
just
I
found out
read
about
it?
it like
No.
40 seconds
Does it
ago.
surprise me in the least? Also, no.
Yeah. Yeah. So it is sad news nonetheless. But it will be. I'm gonna have to check it out now. I don't like reading them black and white. Hopefully, it's got some color. It probably doesn't,
Well, I
but
mean, just hopefully you throw a star and we'll get some color.
maybe. But anyway, I don't have a transition for this one because I ain't taking enough time to think about it. I was too busy
Oh,
running my mouth.
well, in addition to, in other Nintendo news, Nintendo has had an ongoing lawsuit against Pocket Pair. Pocket Pair is the creator of Pal World, which is an open world pocket monster game that came out a year, maybe two ago. Their lawsuit is, in my opinion, frivolous. But what they're suing Pal World over seems to be more or less their success because they're trying to patent things that have been in games for decades now. One of the things they tried to patent, or most recently tried to patent, was the act of capturing monsters to and having them added to your inventory so that you could use them or recall them later. They tried patenting that function, that mechanic in gaming. They also tried patenting whether or not the things you capture, you making them fight against other things or having them fight against other similar monsters. They tried patenting that. So it's an interesting lawsuit.
Pokemon,
Go ahead.
Pokemon, Digimon, all of those type
There's
of.
Final Fantasy like 14 did it. Was it 14? No, it was Final Fantasy 10 because you caught
Hmm.
summons and you summoned them during battle. Like we're talking
Okay.
about a mechanic that is resplendent throughout gaming. Like you catch
Yeah.
something and you use it against other things.
I'm technically Mario. Don't you catch a Luigi? They can fight against other things. Like he's not in your pocket. And technically, another thing, fucking Pokemon is not pocket monsters. They're belt monsters. Most of the motherfuckers wear the balls around their belts.
Oh my God, Trey, it's the same fucking thing, dude. You either have it in your pocket or your belt. What's the difference?
It's a difference.
You have.
Either it's not.
Trey's
But
autism is catching up to him. All right, but like you're saying, there are many games that do this. Beyblades does it. You can make the argument for Yu-Gi-Oh. You can make the argument for if they have a Magic the Gathering game. You might even say Kingdom Hearts does it. You know, we not there yet. I'm not finna go through Kingdom Hearts lore to do that shit. But like the patents they were trying to push through, like Japan rejected the patents, and then the US it was initially approved in the US Patent Office. I think the mechanic of like capturing things using balls and recalling them later from your inventory, they patented that successfully in the US for a few months, but when the Japanese Patent Office rejected it and somebody submitted a letter to the patent office saying like, hey, this is a mechanic that exists in many games, including, and it listed 3 specifically. One of the 3 it listed specifically was Pokemon Go, which came out in 2015. Like, so this is a long-standing practice in games, and it doesn't make any sense to now patent it some decades later after it's been in games for so long.
Yeah. I mean, it's asinine for them to even try at this point, because it even like if they were to win this lawsuit, that means
it would fundamentally change the gaming landscape
open
that we
up
know.
Everything.
Everything is up for grabs now.
Yeah.
Do you remember us looking for like Pokemon adjacent games that were on games?
Because for a long time we've been looking for like open world Pokemon counterparts or other Pocket Monster Battle Monster games. Like I found like Nexomon is a smaller example of the same mechanic where you catch things using, I don't even know what the little doohickeys are called, but these little X-shaped things, you sling them at the mons, you catch them or you don't, and you use them later. Mons just is like monsters.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean.
So it's just like it was a lot. I was like, if this is successful, it will fundamentally change gaming, an entire genre of games, because now this is a genre of games. But after the U.S. Patent Office saw that Japan rejected it for specific reasons, the director of the U.S. Patent Office said, I'm going to look into this myself personally and get back to you on this because I don't think it should have passed in the first place. And that never happens. So whatever is going on with this patent with Nintendo and its attempt to patent something that is resplendent in gaming is going to possibly create new policy and procedures for reviewing patents for the U.S. Patent Office.
I'm all for it.
Absolutely.
But yeah, Nintendo, like as much as I love their games, they can go fuck themselves. I'm sorry. Like,
love is such a strong word. Like I got Pokemon Sword so I could play one of the new Pokemon games, and I just don't like. It's not that it's bad. It's like it's too much. I don't know what anything is anymore, and I'm running around, and I can't even control the camera in the world that you've created. But there's corners I have to get into, and I can't change the camera perspective. Like, what are we doing? Sonic Adventure 2 changed the camera perspective, and that was 15 years ago. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Checking out the comments over on YouTube, Graham Dixon says, what they need to patent is the pocket dimension.
Stop.
Shit, they would. But speaking of other dimensions, who here likes to play 52-card pickup? I'm referencing, in other words, the Raging Cajun, Remy LeBeau.
That was good, right?
Remy LeBeau.
He's coming to Rivals. Soon, looks like it's going to start for season 5. I did hear a rumor that they're not going to give him all 52 cards, which I think is bullshit.
What are you talking about?
They only give him 21 cards. There was a rumor that I saw online where they were saying they're only giving him 21 cards as far as what he can deal out as far as damage.
No, that's just what he has. That's just what he has. Like, that's just his ammunition.
Yeah, he needs 52 is my point.
No. He can keep shooting. He's just going to reload. That's all that's happening. It's not that he's not using all 52 cards. It's that He has.
That should be his
There's.
ultimate. That should be a 52 card pickup. Just
That's
throw
not.
all at you.
That's not his ult because
That's
he's a
that's hilarious.
strategist.
Yeah, but he got to like. What would his ultimate be?
What his ultimate is a boost and healing buff for the people. Yeah, like so. The way you know his ultimate is active, cards spin around everyone it's affecting. And they get a huge movement boost, damage boost, and a slight healing buff during his ultimate.
So wait. He's not a damage dealer.
No, they made him a strategist.
That
Is
makes no
he
sense.
is he still deadly? He's probably the most deadly strategist in the game right now. Because he can absolutely murk people as a strategist, but he is a strategist class.
Yes, he. Of course, I'm talking about. Yes, however, his power is to kinetically charge cards to make them explode.
He's a strategist.
52 card pickup. It was
He's
right
a
there. It was
strategist. He's a strategist. I think they made him a
Don't argue.
strategist to give the strategist something to fucking work with because we hadn't had a new strategist in about 6 months. The last new strategist added to the game was Ultron, and then there's been like 6 different DPS added to the game.
Yeah. Don't fight fate, Trey. Just let it happen.
Well, I'm still not playing. The thought process in my head as a comic book reader, aficionado, like, no, why would you do that? Like, literally, he should be able to throw the whole deck of people. He should be able to charge things on the board.
He
in time
does
when they
charge
roll.
things. He does do that. He does still do that.
Okay, but making it so his powers heal and boost people,
Yeah.
that's not his power.
And Emma Frost shouldn't be a tank, but here we are.
Well, because she has her diamond form, but that should
Then
be
Phoenix should be a tank. And she's
Phoenix
not.
should wipe everybody off the field.
And she doesn't. Magneto should be OP, and he's not. Like, what are we talking about?
Storm should be OP.
Storm should be able to eviscerate a battlefield. She does not. What are we talking about?
Wait a minute. The Punisher isn't turned to ash immediately on this fight. What's going on? Why is it happening? So, Graham also says on YouTube, I long for simpler days back when my games were 2D. Facts. He won't have the trump card.
Stop.
But dude,
Save it. That's coming up soon.
Ask the clips. Facts. All right, I appreciate it, Graham. So yeah, I love to see. I haven't seen this design yet. I haven't looked it up.
It's
I did hear
fan-fucking-tastic.
So I'm gonna look that up. So if you guys have a chance, put the picture.
The girls that get it. That man is still sexy. That's all I have to say about that.
I mean, it's for all the sexiness that we get to see. I'm happy you guys get some eye candy too. It should be balanced.
Listen.
Wait, have they since this is anime based? Have they done swimsuit editions for everybody?
Almost everybody. I would say about half of them. About half of them.
Oh, even the dudes what dudes out there?
Punisher is running around in a Speedo. The Thing is running around in a Speedo. Johnny has his trunks. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not kidding. Loki has a Speedo. Thor has his swim trunk. Like, they, just as many girls have bikinis, men are in Speedos and shorts.
Okay, all right. As long as it's fair, as long as you guys get I'm just like, I don't want to see that. I do not need to see that.
Yeah.
Just 6'7". Grandma did not just 6'7" you. No, we're not gonna make that a thing here. No. Do y'all understand the pain? Stop it. The pain that I'm going through. Like Gabe and Olivia.
Listen.
Hold on. My niece. She's only 4 years old. Sweetest little girl in the world. Love her to death. When she came over there and she's like, oh, I can count to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. I'm like, oh, stop it. Please let it go. Yeah, but you know what? My counteract, when they say 6'7", 3, 6, 9. So yeah, there we go.
It doesn't affect them like it affects us.
Look, we don't understand what is 6'7". They don't know 3, 6, 9. So carry on.
They put the shit in the dictionary. Like,
anyway, just carry on.
So Leo is upstairs.
But that's not all we have in gaming news. You know, Marvel Rivals isn't where it ends. There's something else on the horizon of games. So we talked before on the show about console wars and how was it the Xbox Ally was coming out, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Steam is also
PS5.
producing a gaming console called the Steam Machine, which may very well end console wars if it picks up, because it will bring the versatility and flexibility of PC gaming, but to a console format.
I'm actually excited for this. I'm actually excited for this because of the cross-platforming we can do with the gaming systems.
Exactly.
The power that's going to be in this device. My only
Mm-hmm.
concern is that a how much is it going to cost us? Because getting a Steam Deck is already what, $1,000, but getting a home console machine that's just as powerful, but that interacts with all the other devices, like it's interchangeable. I'm scared it's going to be a $3,000 machine.
No, because you're a shitty gaming PC, not even a shitty gaming PC, a low end gaming PC is about $500.
Mm.
So a
So we're
Steam
talking about
machine,
rough.
we're still talking, we should still be in the $500 range. It should cost about as much as other consoles in the modern age.
Okay.
Okay. I mean,
I'm looking for its price.
because I'm just
Yeah, I
I'm
don't.
looking I'm thinking that because it's gonna be brand new and game changing. I could see them bumping it up at some places 6 to 7. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I mean, I'll take your word for it.
They
So,
haven't released a price on it as of right now,
mm,
but IGN is estimating it'll be between $700 and $800, which is about
there
the
we go.
cost of a medium low end gaming computer.
Yeah. So Graham, to answer your question on YouTube, he said, will it just be a console with Steam built into it?" No, it's actually going to be. It's basically a PC. So you can have that. It runs the Steam operating systems, but it has the intercompatibility of playing PC games as well as console games.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the war ender. This is like we had the World War between the consoles, and this is America jumping in and was like, "Hey, we got an A bomb. Everybody, shut the fuck up."
Think of
That's what
it
this.
like a Mac Mini,
Okay.
but instead of it being a mini desktop computer, it's a mini gaming console that you can keep in your living room and just play whatever is Steam compatible or PC compatible.
Yeah. So the other aspect of it that I enjoyed is that you don't have to buy multiple controllers. It does come with its own controller, but it's actually compatible with pairing with your PlayStation or Xbox controllers.
Mm,
Okay.
because it's
I'm
a
love
PC. Because it's functionally a PC, and you can pair those with your PC. That makes perfect sense.
Mm.
yes.
That makes perfect
It's gonna
sense.
be
Now my
I'm gonna
question is I'm pretty sure they will because I mean, just we're in a world where we just want to evolve and make more money, capitalism. Do you think like how PS5 literally came out what 2020, 2021, and give or take, and now they're getting ready to come out with PS6 in about like 2 years? Do you think that they're gonna like update when this thing comes out? Is this gonna be this the one thing you're gonna buy and you never have to worry about it again, or are they just gonna be like,
It's
yeah, we're gonna
eventually going to
update
get
this
an
in about
update. I don't know what you think this is.
or not? I mean,
Technology.
well, I'm saying when I mean update, I'm talking about like you can either pay for the update on your actual one, or you have to buy a whole new one. We're gonna go ahead and make it a second version of it, or are we just gonna have just the update on our pay for the update on our console? Is what I'm asking.
they're the main console companies, Xbox and Sony, are going to try to compete with this machine. That has been announced. The
Mhm.
consoles that they have in the works that are coming out are not going to be anywhere near this. They're going to have to come up with a additional next gen to compete with this,
Okay.
because essentially the whole point of having a console at this point in time with Xbox and Sony is that this is proprietary. You can't mod it. You can't change things out. You can't add things to it like memory or stuff like that. You
Mhm.
have to buy our stuff, and then we have our exclusive games. Now, gaming companies are no longer doing so much exclusivity between those two. They have another option where they can have people cross-play online. They
Yeah.
can play their system. It's digital. It's all online, so you don't have to worry about that. So now those two companies, if they want to stay in the game, are going to have to produce something that is basically a PC, which is what they should have been doing in the first place, to be honest. But greed, like you said, in capitalism. No, proprietary. I want you to buy my stuff. the Steam machine is going to be Graham's saying is it a Microsoft Xbox with memory and emulators? Essentially, yeah.
I would say no.
I don't know if it's the operating system is going to be a Windows operating system.
It's probably going to be it's probably going to be a Windows operating system.
Yeah.
Just being honest, it's probably going to be a Windows operating system that's running Steam and is Steam compatible.
Exactly. So, but this you'll be able to mod it. You'll be able to add more storage to it. It comes with 512 gigabytes and a 2 terabyte. And they both come with expandable storage via micro SD, which is awesome.
Yeah, micro SD is dope too.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is the console killer that we've been waiting for. This is like, if you want to get your emulators, you want to get your other stuff, this is it. So I'm really looking forward to this. Shout out Genocide Circus on YouTube. He says, what you should be asking, what plan makes them the most money? Facts. This will not make those companies the most money, in my opinion. I think it's going to end Sony and Xbox and their stuff unless they come up with something that we can't live without, like a package with the Oculus headset and extra control. Like they'd have to. The only way to compete with this is to give us more, give the consumers, give us a reason to stick with you and be loyal to you.
Yeah.
Like you need to give me the VR treatment, the controllers. Is expandable memory. These are the things that need to come all in one package instead of trying to microtransaction me to fucking death. So but that's just my opinion. What do you guys thought? Sorry, I've been rambling for a while.
Well, I think okay. So the console wars big thing is that they make exclusives and they make it so it's like a barrier for entry. I think the end of the console wars would just be removing a lot of those barriers for entry. Like I keep saying. Advertisements for other consoles that are just like they have stupid little kid games on them, but you can just put the shit up in your like. Okay, so I'm getting off track a little bit. There used to be a bunch of Xbox games that you could just use the front facing camera or a webcam to play a game. I don't like the Oculus headset because I like being able to see what's actually in front of me. Period. So many people put that shit on and run into their TVs or run into a wall or otherwise hurt themselves. Please give me something where I can still have some sense of the surrounding environment. And just using a damn camera is a great idea. Like I was playing Just Dance in 2012. What happened to Just Dance? Damn it. I was playing DDR with the dance pad. What happened to DDR?
The classic game. I couldn't get my butt off that.
The end of the console wars is just removing those barriers for entry that keep people from playing games that they would otherwise engage in.
Yeah. Big facts. Big facts.
No, I think it's good for the gaming for the gamers. I'm always for the consumers. I think this is a good option for them. I'm interested to see. My main thing as I get older, it's more so just how much is it going to cost me at the end of the day? Because if it's something that I like, I mean, I still have to go out and work all this shitload of overtime just to pay for it. So that's my main thing as far as like, hey, with this PlayStation coming out 5 that just came out, 4 or 5 years ago, I had to spend like damn near $600 just to go and get it. So at this point, how much is it going to cost? And that's what I'm waiting on, to be completely honest with everything. Okay, good. You got a good gaming that can shut down everything. Cool. How much? Because before I go out there and pull a Futurama, take my money, how much are you going to take? Is what I'm saying.
That's what we're all waiting for. So, like she said, it could be ranging up to upwards of $800 to, depending on what.
$700 to $800 is the current estimate on the table.
Yeah.
So we gotta wait, but it's coming in 2026. So keep your eyes peeled for that one, people. But maybe I should have. That's a bad transition. Fuck it. Anyway.
Hard left.
I got one for you. Okay. So I mean, we're talking about electronics and things that we have to do as far as learning more about the product. And what better way to learn than to go back to college? And that college trip is going to Hillman University. So,
Good job. All right. So here, my co-host here, speaking of other than A Different World is getting a reboot. They're going to come back on Netflix, like a lot of our past favorites have, or some people's past favorites have. Past favorites. Wow.
Are you
Past.
Filipino?
Peter Piper, pick the pick of peppers.
You check. Anyway. So yeah, we're going back to Hillman College, and there's no Cosby in sight. I'm happy about it.
Listen.
It's definitely a different world now. So those who are not familiar watching this,
sure you watch out for your pudding pops. Wow.
Lord. Or the barbecue sauce. Anyway, get ready to step into a different world. This iconic 90s sitcom is returning with a new sequel series centering Deborah Wayne, the youngest daughter of the Hillman College's finest, Dwayne Wayne and Whitley Gilbert. So we're looking forward to this. Do we have a release date for this coming out?
I don't think it has a release date.
Not yet.
It just has some of the writers, executive producers, stuff like that.
Yeah. And so I'm scrolling through. Looks like Malia Joy Moon is going to be playing the titular daughter of the Dwaynes, I'm assuming. Debbie Allen is coming back as the main producer, writer, and yeah, I'm excited for this. You know, so as iconic, this is one of those Trey's leaning on his black card thing. I didn't watch it consistently. I did watch A Different World. I've seen episodes.
But didn't see the whole thing. He never saw the last episode.
I never saw the last episode. I did not.
Did you see when Wayne and Whitley got married?
I did. I seen where he.
Hold on. What happened before they got married is the question.
Didn't he go into the church and try to get her? She was trying to marry somebody else.
There we go, my nigga.
Who was she trying to marry? You don't have to say his name, but what was he? What was he? Who was the original husband to be in that situation?
Wasn't he a teacher or something like that?
No.
What was he? I don't know.
A senator. She was supposed to marry a senator. And she married Wayne.
Look, y'all, you can come try to take my black card if you want. You got to fight me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. I am laughing at the situation. Yeah. Because to me, it's preposterous. To me, it's preposterous.
The moment this was on the docket for us to talk about, I was like, oh shit.
Because February is right around the corner.
But yeah, I am excited for this to come out. I'm not going to go back and watch the original show from the beginning.
It's not worth it.
Not doing that.
That's a strong statement. But I don't think it's worth rewatching.
Yeah. What do you guys expectations for this show?
That "Marry Me" line was ad-libbed. It was ad-libbed. What are my expectations for the show? I don't have very high expectations because I remember what happened with Good Times. The only thing that is saving grace is that Debbie Allen does have a strong hand in it, and she gives me comfort. She gives me comfort.
Yeah, that is the saving grace in my opinion as well. Because, like you said, I mean, once start taking over, it's definitely like, hey, let's change this around. No, how are you going to change? How is you going to change the black experience in college? Like, I mean, you don't sit there and say as black people, we're going to change the whole entire PWI situation. No, you got to let black people on this one. Just sit back and enjoy the ride, or don't watch the shit at all. Let us go ahead and take care of it and let us do us. And with somebody as accomplished as Debbie Allen is, and I mean, just let her do her thing. She did an amazing job with this show when I was watching it growing up. I mean, now granted, I didn't have the grades to go to a HBCU, but I went to plenty of HBCUs. Howard University, Virginia State, Norfolk State. Whenever I went down to see my grandmother in Florida, Bethune-Cookman during Bike Week, it's you can't compare it. It's amazing. It's just like just to be around your people and getting that experience every week on NBC at the time. Yeah, it was cool to just go ahead and get that. And then I mean, we had a show that was ours. So yes, I'm looking forward to it because Debbie Allen is in control of the show. I'm looking forward to it.
So
and then you're supposed to be getting, and I'm sorry, and then you're supposed to be getting hopefully be getting some from people from the original shows to come back and make an appearance as well.
Oh, you know, Cree Summers is gonna show her ass up.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't wait. I can't wait to
Top
see
hat
whatever
and all.
weird child is going to be involved in this from Cree Summers. If you do it right, that's going to be a weird fucking baby. What were you finna say, Trey?
So I was gonna say, with this, I'm ignoring Horace because of that comment, but I see your comment, motherfucker. Anyway, with this being on Netflix, do you think this show is going to be more so in lieu, less from the original series where you know it was a studio audience type thing, but do you think it's going to be more in lieu of Dear White People, where they're following individual characters in a more realistic setting for like a TV show or movie, or do you think they're going to go with the studio audience and do it the classic '90s way?
I don't think they're going to have a studio audience. Those shows are really hard to produce. I don't think they're going to go that way. I think they're going to have a closed set and film the stories that way.
You'll just add the laugh.
I hope they don't add a laugh track. It
No, I'm
would
just
date
saying,
the show.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
They may find another way to break the fourth wall or include like audience participation, but I don't think it'll be like a standard sitcom that's taped before a live studio audience and shit like that. I don't think so.
Okay. I would prefer to be that way. I don't want it to go the ways of like not in the same storytelling, but like The Ranch, where it's an open set, but they don't have a real audience there, or like Dear White, or like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, where they gave you the edgy spin when they did Bel-Air. I wanted to go back to being that.
I just wanted to be
feel.
silly. I wanted to be silly. I don't like that they took a melodramatic direction with Prince of Bel-Air. I don't like that they took a melodramatic direction with Prince of Bel-Air. They added social intrigue. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I want it to be a sitcom that is also funny and engaging. Because part of the reason we tuned in to A Different World in the first place, we had a very young Lisa Bonet from the Huxtable family. We had Dwayne Wayne, who was pawing at his bright white light. We had an ensemble cast that was very good. Very good. Worked very well together. Sinbad showed up at some point, the whole shebang. Like, we had a really good cast of people who were very motivated for, in whatever ways they were, going to college for various reasons and trying to overcome this bridge to adulthood. So I want to see more of that. I want to keep that element, but modernize it for today's young people.
Yeah. One of my favorite episodes, I'll never forget. I mean, and it's a little dramatic, but I mean, well, no, it was dramatic. Was when, and it's dating itself even now, when Dwayne Wayne was at the game and he came back out and Dean Cain was he got accused for spraying the N-word on the car. So I mean, and then when they started having that conversation in jail now, and it's just like, wow, 360. Just, I mean, you literally was in that episode, dude. You understand what's going on now. Here you are with ICE. So I mean, yeah, I mean, it's just not just having the funny situations of being in college and everything, dealing with relationships and stuff like that, but also dealing with the world and what we're living in now. So, I mean, and I love the fact because I know Debbie Allen would touch on things like that. Mm-hmm. So I'm interested to see how this is going to be for the future.
I'm leaning towards agreeing with Horace. It's like it's going to be like Bel-Air. That's what's hot right now. That's what the Netflix executives. That's the portion.
That's the upper level decision that may come down. I don't trust. Like, if that's the direction, I don't trust it. It's not going to last. If that's what happens.
We'll see when it comes out. Graham Dixon on YouTube says which pre-summer is coming. Ask the voice acting she does since and her role in Abbott. She's probably going to be quirky and weird, and
she's been quirky and weird everywhere she appears. We can expect more of quirky and weird pre-summers. Put it in my veins.
Yes,
absolutely. Forward to it.
Top hat and all. Give me the top hat.
Give it.
You better not.
Send that shit over. Send that shit over.
Maybe because I've been hearing it my whole life, but Cree is hot at some point. Like, her voice does it for me.
It's so husky. Yes. I love it. It sounds like roasted rice. Does that even make sense? No. Am I doubling down? Yes.
Yes.
Bitch, I'm sorry. I'm just letting you know that. Yes, I'm sorry.
Like Cree Summers strikes me as somebody who drinks Genmai tea, the roasted green tea that has like, it still tastes like green tea, but it tastes like green tea with a little bit of oomph to it, and I feel like that is accurate.
No, Graham, not like your voice. No, you just ruined it. You ruined it, man.
Will they be college kids or new adults with children? They'll be college kids. Like the showrunner is, what would we call her again? Hold on. Malia Joy Moon is cast as Wayne and Whitley's child, who's going to college at Hillman for the first time. So she's gonna be a young adult, new adult, going to college at Hillman.
Fact. You know, college is a time where you learn things about yourself and you explore, you expand your horizons. And if you're like me, you get your dick sucked for the first time. Anyway, let's go ahead and transition some political news. If you have been living under the rock for the last 5 days, you will be unaware of the fact that our commander-in-chief is embroiled in another scheme, or not a scheme, but controversy where more Epstein stuff is being released. They're trickling it out to us here in the public.
Oh, no. Hold on. Let me just jump in real quick. So at first it was just the 11 pages, and then to prevent, like, in a response to the 11 pages that came out, the 11 pages of emails that Epstein had with somebody came out, the Republicans released 20,000 pages. So we know so much more than we thought we were going to. It's crazy. The floodgates open. Like, oh no, don't read it.
They opened on it.
Imagine that you've sent so many emails that 20,000 is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yes. I have been giggling my balls.
You've probably been kicking your feet in the whole shebang.
Oh, the kicking my feet and everything. Just the whole belly. This nigga did what? So the most, not even the most damning, but the most hilarious revelation of this is the allegedly that Jeffrey Epstein sent or his brother sent an email to Harvey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein were emailing between each other, in which case he was asking his brother, or Harvey Epstein was asking his Jeffrey Epstein if you have the pictures of Trump blowing Bubba, allegedly. If those have not been alive in the 90s, Bubba was our, what was he, the 40th president? What is it,
42nd
president? Yeah.
42nd.
Bill Clinton's surname, not his surname, but his nickname was Bubba. There are pictures of the memeage just, people have been going crazy with this. There's a picture of Bill Clinton sitting at a desk, and the tagline says, "There are two presidents in this picture." I lost my shit. Because just the thought that, and no, just even think about this. You know the dance that Trump does?
We've been saying that looked like two dicks for a long time. We just didn't know how true it was.
Oh my God. I've been at a loss for word, like, of all the things that come out of this.
We have a closeted president.
You were blowing the president? Like, there's pictures of this? What the fuck?
That's why Ghislaine is doing so well, honestly, because she knows.
She didn't have to suck that dick. Trump did.
She knows. She knows too much. You can't kill. Like, she can only exist quietly, or you kill her. There is no in between. But if you kill her, I bet she's smart enough to have a fail safe. I bet she has a dead man switch. I bet she does. Put money on it. That's why she's alive.
The direct quote from the email was, "Do you think that Trump has the pictures of? Do you think Putin has the pictures of Trump blowing Bubba?"
No.
Which leads to the idea that the Russians may already have everything they need. And this is why he's willing to do whatever it is that he's been doing for them, because they could drop like at this point, yo, Trump,
let it go.
Just let it go. Just like fucking put it out there.
How much
it's
you want
2025. It's 2025. Like people are more accepting of the alternative lifestyles now.
Not the Republicans. Not the Republicans.
Wait. He could have a whole nother moniker. You could be the first gay president or the first bisexual president.
I don't think any of us would accept that.
I mean,
the gays don't want him.
I'm just saying.
They would excommunicate that motherfucker so damn fast. He's one of them straight men who secretly sleep with their friends. He's straight. Let him hold on to the title he claims.
I'm not straight. The way, hold on a second, is the way that Arnold Palmer was walking into that shower. And if you look at it, I mean, hey, it's a lot. There's a lot there. There was so much. And I mean, the guys was just sitting there talking about it. It's just, he could just go ahead and just hit a putter with his waist. And there it goes.
He said that?
Oh. No, I'm just making it.
He's ad-libbing, but it's based on apparently real-life events of when Trump was talking about how he saw Arnold Palmer's dick in the fucking locker room.
Yeah, I get that. I thought he was quoting him when he said this, just what he said just now. Like, damn, Arnold Palmer, good job, homie. Okay.
But like, I feel like the internet was like, because with the first 11 emails, the internet was talking about the content of those first 11 emails for like 6 hours tops. 6 hours tops before other things immediately came out in that deluge that the Republicans unleashed. And like in those initial 11 pages, it's like, man, Trump spent all day with somebody who was less than 16 years old.
Mm-hmm. And then
the emails. Now we're talking about whether or not he gave Bill Clinton a blowjob.
Just come out, homie. Just come out. Just come out. It is okay. You can be gay.
If you like sucking dick, you can go and suck a dick. I'm like,
you can be gay, sir. It's okay. It's okay. We don't like you still, but it's okay for you.
When we say fuck you, we don't mean literally. Okay, so
that's not going to be the reason why we're hating you, like at all. And the sweetest part about this is the evangelical manga Christians are silent. They are fucking silent because their savior has been salivating on succulent dick. All right, that's what's been going on. They can't say shit about it. So yeah, I'm loving this.
You know, they're just denying reality, right?
Melania.
Yeah.
They're not. They're not talking about it because to them it's not real.
I pray. No. I pray that this picture drops. I've never been interested in seeing something like this until this moment. I have to see it. I have to see this picture. I have to see this man doing this. Oh my! It will bring me so much joy. I'm gonna make T-shirts. I'm gonna make T-shirts. I'm probably gonna go to jail. I'm gonna make T-shirts.
All right.
Looking at the camera every single time, like.
As scintillating and titillating as Donald Trump's past sex life may be, there are other things that happened in the government this week. The government shutdown ended quite unceremoniously when, 8 Democrats departed from the party line and approved or gave their consent to approve the bill, like voted yes. And none of them are up for re-election in the coming year. Let's see. Let me see if I can find 8 Democrats. Because I don't know their name. I don't know anybody's name off the top of my head.
There's nobody local for us, but I don't know their names either. The fact that we did all this for 4 was the longest shutdown.
It was 8 weeks. 2 months of unpaid work from federal workers, and we don't even know if the people who had to go unpaid due to the government shutdown will get back pay for being unpaid to circumstances beyond their control.
Yeah.
But yes, it's unfortunate a lot of people had to experience this. There were major delays in airports. Luckily, the military was still getting paid because they have a lot of military family members and friends who were still enlisted.
They were not exactly getting paid.
Well,
because like the National Guard was unpaid even though they had to be places.
Yeah. So at least they're everything's back on track for the most part as far as that. We're still going to have the Democrats didn't get what they needed out of this.
At
Didn't
all.
get what they wanted.
They didn't get the subsidies. That's what they were holding out for. It was Senator Jeanne Shaheen of New Hampshire, Senator Dick Durbin of Illinois, Tim Kaine of Virginia, Senator Maggie Hassan from New Hampshire, Senator Angus King of Maine, Senator Jackie Rosen of Nevada, and Senator Catherine Cortez Masto of Nevada, John Fetterman from Pennsylvania. Fuck Fetterman, man. Biggest fucking turncoat we got. Biggest. Ran on a Democratic ticket, immediately flopped. Brain, I don't even know if he really had brain problems. He might have had a seizure. Seizures aren't uncommon for people his age and size. He might have had a seizure. The way he changed personalities and beliefs is insane. Okay? Insane. That makes me believe he was never that good.
Yeah, I was not one of them. So Genocide Circus on YouTube. The wild part is y'all believe that they departed from the party line, or that this wasn't intentional.
Oh, it was absolutely intentional. It was not big party. It was Chuck Schumer. That's who people are pointing the finger at the moment. Chuck Schumer, and he is a Democratic leader, but he's not the Democratic leader. He's not the big party leader, even in the Senate or the House. He's not that person. He has a lot of swing because he's been there forever and a day. Kill that man. For legal reasons, that's a joke. But that's what happened.
Facts. So, what should we do about this? What should we do as recompense to these motherfuckers out here? How should the American populace,
whoever actually killed that United Healthcare person, the CEO of United Healthcare, because it wasn't Luigi Mangione. I don't care what you say. He was with me that day. We were knocking boots. I don't know what y'all talking about. He was not there.
He smoked too soon, right?
He lives in Maryland. It's fine. Yeah, it wasn't Luigi Mangione, but he had a good idea. You know, sometimes you just gotta collect debts in blood, and it is what it is. The moment they start listening to words, we can change that. But until they start listening to words, sometimes you gotta collect shit in blood.
So in a more non-violent protest, I was suggesting, or also leading us into.
Money also works. My bad.
The blackout for the Black Friday and Cyber Mondays. We are calling, and most people around the country are calling for us to show them one of the ways that they are effective besides bloodshed is their money. Show them that we can do without. We can go without this holiday season. America makes the most money between November and January 1st of the year. So don't spend any money. Don't go out there and support any major businesses. Save your money. Tell your kids they got to bite the bullet. Like, sometimes we have to strap down and just, stay in. Like, don't spend any money unless it's Black owned or POC owned businesses if you can help it, unless it's dire straits. But we need to show them that we are not in support of their decision making. And a lot of the senators and representatives they're in the corporations' pockets, so they're being paid out of this. We got to make sure that they hear our voices. We got to make sure they hear that we are not going to stand up for this bullshit anymore. Like, we got to cancel Christmas, or take Christmas back to the way it used to be, where it's more so about giving to people things that they need, as opposed to the capitalist WrestleMania of things every year, where we're shelling out as much as we can, getting the best gift we can for everybody. Just give people what they need when it comes to this holiday season. That's my suggestion. That's my call to action for that.
Just to reiterate the dates of the blackout dates that I'm aware of are from November 25th to December 2nd. So complete blackout for Thanksgiving. I think that's immediately post Thanksgiving, November 25th. No, that's that Tuesday. Yep. So as soon as the kids get out of school, we're not spending any money in white-owned businesses and huge multi-mega corporations. We're not doing that. Why? Because fuck them. That's why. That's honest. That's all I got. Because fuck them.
Nothing else to be really said. I mean, they've been fucking us for years.
Absolutely get the things you need, But outside of the things you need, do not shop in these huge corporations that are actively screwing us over. Our lawmakers are not listening to the people that they're supposed to serve. They are bought and paid for by multiple lobbyists, corporations, think tanks, etc. We need to take our money out of the pool. We need to take our money out. If you still want to participate, make sure you're shopping in businesses that support the ideals that you support, are minority owned, small business owned, etc., etc. Still support your local businesses, especially in particularly when they align with you and your beliefs, political actions, what have you. But do not support these mega corporations because Target is still drowning, and I love to see them squirm.
Yeah.
I ain't been in Target for a year, and that's crazy. I ain't been in Target for a year.
Yeah, I will go to a Five Below before I go to you motherfuckers.
Dead ass.
So,
Yep.
Yep. Well, with all that is the culmination of our show today, people.
Oh, quick. Genocide Circus actually says something interesting. Because it seems pretty convenient. Yes. Fetterman didn't change. If you read his history, he's been the same guy his entire life. The party took a man who could barely function to get that seat and didn't expect a recovery. So Fetterman, as I had suspected, was not Pennsylvania's great white hope. He's doing exactly what he's been doing the whole time. But yes, we're ready to end the show. Please remember the mass blackout. What is our plan for the upcoming holidays?
No, we'll talk about that offline.
Okay.
I don't know exactly. You got to talk to Rick to see what he's doing.
Bet.
Yeah.
Last thing I did want to say, Chadwick Boseman is getting his star put on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So shout out to him for that. So yeah.
Rest in peace, Chadwick. We miss you very much. I cannot watch movies without crying a little bit because you were actually really cool.
Yep.
Yeah. I am looking forward to the guy taking over the role, the guy from Snowfall. I'm watching Snowfall. Oh my God.
I have been looking forward to who's going to be the next Panther. I am excited because they're being very quiet about this on the official side. So I'm very excited to see what happens because that means some damn good shit coming. Some damn good shit.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and wrap things up, people. Thank you for joining us here another week in the books. You can catch us here on YouTube and Twitch. And you see me everywhere. Trey Proper. Facebook, Instagram, all that other stuff. Tell people where they can find you.
Herb.
I gotta pay. Right.
Big Herb, off the bench _HTCC, HTCC, or Herbitos_way on IG.
If you want to see me more on the internet, I'm Lillian Duss across the internet, LILLIANDESU on Instagram and everything else. So if you want to find me, that's where I am. I'll see y'all again on the internet.
All right, people.
Bye.
Stop sucking dick.